Well, hello. Hello. Was that even serious? Do you
Maybe not.
exactly? Hello. Good evening. All right. So this is an English medium broadcast. It is going to be for a short period and a short period only. It's an extension on a video I did this morning, and there was a brother of mine who wanted me to explain the award scheme so that he could help his kid access the award scheme. So this person is in England. I am going to explain the Duke of Edinburgh Award itself generally, the mother umbrella organization, and also I will explain the head of state awards scheme, which is the Ghanaian equivalent of it, the Ghanaian branch of it. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. Please share the video. It's a very informative video, but it's for a short period of time because I literally have 30 minutes until I need to go out of the house. So hi. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. It's wonderful to have you here. Augusta, hi. Hi, Linda. Thank you so much for the love. It's good to have you here. Akos, hi. Good evening, everybody. I am only going to click to share to about 3 groups, and then we would be moving because I simply don't have the time to do the sharing and caring. So please do help me out. Take on that role. Let me do the video. I will not be able to extend it past the 30 minutes. So let's go. All right. Good evening, Baba. I hope you are well. My Mary, hi. Nokoreka channel, hello, everybody. Welcome. I am just explaining the head of state award scheme this morning. Hi, Vivian. I only explained it because I wanted to draw attention to the fact that it was a necessary program and that any funding, any investment into that program is actually very worthy. So those of you who don't know, I've seen a lot of people paying tribute to Prince Philip. Well, Prince Philip is the Duke of Edinburgh, and the Duke of Edinburgh Award is his award. It was something he started because Prince Philip is a military man. Remember that. He comes from the Navy. He liked the discipline of the military, and he wanted something which would allow young people, even without going to the military, to get the benefit of the military training. So he set up the award scheme, and those of you who are familiar with military life, you will find a lot of similarities between the program he built and what traditional military discipline is. But it's a skills-oriented award. It is voluntary. It is run by volunteers worldwide. Maybe award secretariat and unit staff might get payments from some areas, but in most places, the people who run it are volunteers. They don't get paid. They do it part-time. My mom was one of those people. Worked years on the program, on the award program, didn't get paid a penny. Yep, they went many places with young people. Most of the time, transportation and whatnots were footed by the people themselves. But it's because people understood the program, people wanted to believe in the youth, people wanted to help the youth get opportunities. Now, if you've been to Ghana recently, you would know that we have a problem with our youth. We have a lot of idle youth, young people with nothing to do. Of course, I hope Worcester is treating you well. We have a lot of idle people, and as the saying goes, the devil finds work for idle hands. And one of the reasons, one of the foundations of this award scheme was to find meaningful things for young people to do, to find skills, hobbies, interests that they could develop, to find enjoyable things to do with their time, without necessarily having unfortunate burn time and being involved in things that might not be socially appropriate. So that's one of the things. Let me share the award international's website. This is, hi Peter. Oh wow, Pastor Peter, it's been a long time, Pastor William. I've not seen you in ages. I hope you're well. So those of you who say that you believe in youth work, those of you, well, you are the people I want. Can you hear me? So those of
who say.
Right, sorry about that. My network can be dodgy, especially on StreamYard. So if you can hear me okay, then let me know. No, Kreka channel, thank you so much. I want to share a screen of the DOFE award itself in the UK. I want to highlight a couple of things, and then we will look at the Head of State Award Scheme Ghana, which is the Ghanaian version of this. Okay, so let me show you the DOV award and its actual official website. Anybody who wants to do it. So I'm doing this for a brother because he wants to help his daughter do it. Oh, by God's grace. Pastor Baden, we are very good. Thank you. If you want your children to benefit, like I said, I am a beneficiary. My son is going through the program. Abawahiga. The thing is, I don't have a general chat WhatsApp group. I have business groups, I have Juice Plus teams and many things, but I don't have a general conversation group because I don't have the time to be a decent admin on it. So I don't have a WhatsApp group, unfortunately. Right, let me take you through the D of E. So the D of E is an award for young people, as I said before. Let me take you to the very, very beginning of the website. So you come here. Obviously, at the moment, they are paying tribute to Prince Philip, the original patron. He did a lot of work, which was carried through by his sons. Prince Andrew, in particular, became the official face for the award for many, many years. You can go check out the rest of the stuff, but do D of E. Be what you want to be with your Duke of Edinburgh award. You can be a photographer, campaigner, coder, DJ. The list is endless. Anything you want it to be can be facilitated under the scheme. Try something new. Choose activities you know you love. Either way, you gain skills, and that's the purpose of the award. Gain skills, make friends, achieve the award, and get set up for life. And in fact, I am a living testimony to what this award scheme can do for a person and the skills you can pick up, the connections you can make, the opportunities you can create, and the transformation you can bring to your own life. Right, so are you a young person thinking about your DOV or already started, or maybe you're a parent or carer? These are the people I'm actually looking to hit today. The parents and carers wanting to find out and support your children through the program. Everything you need to know. We have the basic information. You can come here and check the activities. There is a special area for parents and carers, so you can actually be involved. And then we look at the award, the international award, and where it comes from. The basic information then. There are 3 levels of award. There is the bronze, there is the silver, and there is the gold award. You can check out all the details. It tells you what the Duke of Edinburgh Award is. It's a life-changing experience without a shadow of a doubt. It changed my life and the lives of many of the friends that I share, many of the people that I bring, many of the people you see me connected with me through the Duke of Edinburgh Award. You discover new interests and talents. And yes, I discovered interest and talents. I learned how to knit. I was a sports girl, so I could bring my sport and its development under the award umbrella. I learned community service. I learned to interact with people. Most of my communication skills were developed through this award program. It's many thanks to many people. It's been supporting generations to successfully navigate adult life. It's officially for 14 to 24-year-olds. You can do it at 3 levels, the bronze, silver, or gold. And each award level has 4 sections. One of the sections is about community and environment, very important in raising people who are community aware, environmentally conscious. There was the sport element, which is about being fitter, exercising, the well-being of your own body. You develop new skills, and some of the skills you pick up are things like planning, map reading, orientation skills, orienteering, uh, skills training of all sorts, culminating in the expedition, the planning of the expedition, the mistakes you make in the expedition, the learning that happens alongside the expedition. Hello, sis, I will call you a lot of idleness. And a lot of idle youth equals a lot of problems, a lot of problems. So you have a young person, you want to help your young person to get internationally recognized awards. You want to help them to become community environmentally conscious. You want them to focus on their own fitness and wellness. You want them to hone skills, things like map reading, being able to plan trips, risk assess, all those things, working on your feet, deciding on the goal. Most of those things came to me under the award scheme. So it's open to everybody, regardless of ability. I think my gold expedition, we actually did have a physically handicapped person come for the gold award. Compensations were made. They were in a wheelchair, but they still did the same distances that the rest of us did, had as much fun as the rest of us did. I discovered the Quo area in Ghana for the first time because of the gold expedition. And I still have fond memories of that place. I understand a lot of the social issues. We went to communities, they presented their cases honestly. And if I ever came to leadership, I will come to leadership with that awareness and an understanding I would never have had if I hadn't been immersed in that way into the community. So through the program, young people have fun, they make friends, they improve their self-esteem. And I cannot tell you how the award is actually designed in particular to foster self-esteem and build confidence. You gain essential skills and attributes for work and life. And yes, resilience is one of the things I attest to that. Problem solving, absolutely. Team working, communication, that insatiable drive to get better in life. And in fact, whilst you do these things, you'll be enhancing your CV, you will be improving your own position in university applications and job applications. And yes, top employers, people who are in the know, when they have candidates who have Duke of Edinburgh awards under their belt, in comparison to their compatriots, would always elect to go with the ones from the award because they know that they bring more to the table. Right? It's run through youth organizations, it's run through schools and colleges. And yes, in Ghana, it operates as the head of state award scheme. It is only a branch, a local branch of the Duke of Edinburgh Award. Most of the structure, most of the administration, most of all the other things happen exactly as has been designed in the international award. It's just that in Ghana, it is a sitting president who will award it. And that gives it credibility. And yes, when there is a sword cutting for construction of award house, the patron in the country, which is the president, needs to be involved. And yes, if the president provided some of the funding for such a fantastic award scheme for young people in Ghana, it is something I celebrate. I don't know about you. I definitely celebrate it. There have been millions. I don't think at the moment it's hundreds of thousands. It's been here for long enough. There will be millions of people who've taken part. Okay, so hundreds of thousands per year worldwide. It is helping to produce a lot of productive and prosperous futures for young people. And yes, many participants say it is life transforming. And I definitely attest to that. You will get skills, confidence. It gives you an edge over your peers when you apply for universities, colleges, and jobs. And that's why you want your children to do the program. Your kids must have an edge. And if you want to give your kids this recognizable edge, if the award scheme operates where you are, it is a no-brainer to me. Your kids need to be in there. Your kids need to take advantage of it. You need to put them in contact with people who can help them get these internationally recognized qualifications. And yes, take your time and go have a look at a lot of the world leaders you know today. Most of them are alumni from the award schemes. A lot of the people the movers, the shakers in their youth were involved in this scheme. You can go watch the rest of it. I'm not going to waste my time with this. Where can you do it? It tells you all these things. If your child is over 18, you can go straight to gold. So it doesn't matter if your child is a bit older. They could go straight to gold. I went through the ranks from bronze to silver to gold. But if you come to it at later in life, you can go straight to D of E. If there is a local Scouts or Girl Guide group, they probably also offer Duke of Edinburgh. Check your youth groups, your church groups. Absolutely, all of them. Especially those of you in the United Kingdom, you will find programs even through local schools. It is so widespread, even here in Abu Dhabi, in the United Arab Emirates, there is Duke of Edinburgh running in the better schools here, giving kids who are expat kids the opportunities to still grow, develop, and demonstrate this, even in different settings, including Ghana. How much does it cost? Yeah, have a look at it. The welcome pack, you pay £23 for the bronze award and 23 for silver, £30 for gold. That's all you pay. Why? Because the international organization is funded predominantly by patrons. I mean, if you can get, basically, that money you pay will not even cover your certificates. And it comes with a medal. I will find my medals somewhere here. I will put them all on one of these days and I will show you my awards. I am hoping to contact a few people I know who have gone through the award schemes and can explain the benefit it has brought to our lives. Hi, Adriana. I hope you are well. So, should you do it? Well, you decide. I'm only putting information there. Everybody receives a D of E card, so you can get discounts. You can get on things that you need for your shops, which allow you to get things for your kids, reduce prices, great stuff. It's also a way of recognizing you and allowing you to identify with other people to say, hey, I am a Duke of Edinburgh Award participant. I am working at such a thing, blah, blah. All the information is here, all the information you need on the international group. Support of the Duke of Edinburgh Award. And this is where the important thing is for me. All right. Individuals do fundraising for this award. Corporate bodies under the social responsibility element also do provide money. There's a lot of charities that raise money, community groups that raise money. And if you ever want to know why you should support, well, let's see if you recognize who that character is. A few of my friends have had arguments about it. Some think they know who that is. Other people don't think they know who that is. But anyway, why support? You support because you can transform the lives of young people, either by donating your money or donating your time. You can even become a partner. So we are facing difficulties in COVID in particular. Kids are actually trapped at home. We need to find innovative ways to get kids out and about, sharing, integrating. Now, this scene I have witnessed and been part of so many times under the award scheme. And for those of you who are interested in knowing, they do have a lot of exchange programs. I was one of the lucky beneficiaries of an exchange program. And all the people I know who've been on those exchange programs are people who have learned to network and communicate with people effectively and transform their lives. Ruth, the problem is you can't talk to me on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp calls, I can't take WhatsApp calls. So you can send me text messages and audios on WhatsApp. And when I am next available, I will respond. I get that a lot. WhatsApp calls don't work where I am. And even if you send me a text, please also understand you will wait for a little bit because I do get an incredible amount of calls. On the one WhatsApp line I have, I don't have a secretary. I don't have anybody else manning it. It's me. So as I'm here, I can see people busy popping WhatsApp messages. Well, by the time I finish, we'll be at 50, close to 100. And when we finish, I also have family responsibilities I'm going to honor. and then I will come back to it. So be patient when you try and reach out to me, okay? Mr. Dorothy, good to see you. Anyway, let's continue. So I am showing you the website of dofe.org. You can go to the website yourself. It was in the description of this particular video. You can go check it out. So go check out events. They have fundraising events. They have clay shoots. They have the classic car tours, golf days. We have adventure days. Have a look at some of these things. If any is where you are, definitely go and be part of it. The virtual walking event by walking 30 kilometers in your local area. Now that's a good one. I am actually going to look at that one and see if I can contribute. Baking, running, or crafting. What would you be? What would your challenge be? Would you walk a certain distance? Would you do something to try and raise funds? Please raise funds to support the international organization. But in particular, do raise funds for the Ghana chapter, which is the Head of State Awards scheme. So let me remove this and take us to the Ghana chapter. And I can share with you some information about the Ghana chapter, so that those of you who have little brothers, sisters, nieces, children, anybody in Ghana can direct them to the award. So HOSA is what we all call it, Head of State Awards Scheme, Ghana. Yep, HOSA. Yeah, at the moment, the address is in the Nat Hall complex. It's been there for decades. It's been there since I was a kid. Well, the Nat Hall is for the Ghana National Association of Teachers, but they were very, very generous in giving accommodation to the organization under the auspices. But I think it's been long overdue that this organization had its own headquarters and had its own award house, which we are working towards. If you want to go to the website, you can go to hosagana.org, hosagana.org, and you can check them out on Facebook. They have a telephone number you can ring and ask all questions you want. It's been a long time since I was in Ghana. So to be perfectly honest, I can't give you details about what happens. When I used to be involved in the awards scheme, it was Mr. Safo and Mr. Adofoli, but both of them would have retired a long time ago. I know it's Peter. Peter Anum has been working on it for a while. I don't know who else is working in the team. It's something I need to make an effort to find out, but let's go. So the President's Charity gives young people a supportive, non-competitive platform that deepens awareness and helps them become ready for life and work. It is a positive change, a positive challenge for young people. Of course, it's not easy, but it's very rewarding and you learn a lot from it. My suggestion is that you take your time and you go have a look on their actual official website, see what they have going. If it doesn't meet your needs, please do ask. There is a telephone number there that you can ring. Do ask questions. Hello, sister lady. Good evening. Contact them. Find out how we may support them. Right, so the website is finally open. So when you go to Hosagana, this is what it looks like. And yes, it has the Prince Philip's picture on there because that's still our patron. So the local patron is the president, the sitting president of Ghana. But you will find, yeah, go have a look and see the 5 participant impact stories they've got here. It's amazing. I think that's convincing in itself. Now that picture could have been me. I have pictures which look exactly like that. Young, fresh-faced, excited because I have found something that allowed me to use my energies and to channel my energies in something positive. Go read about the organization. You decide once you've read a little bit about it. I remember many, many times coming to the Nat Hall, to the National Secretariat with groups of students from St. Rose's Secondary School to come participate. Yeah, it's a positive challenge for all the patrons, all the stakeholders who are in here. Please go read about it. Check about the awards. Contact the organization in Ghana and see if you might be able to donate to help. You can donate of your time. You can donate of your money. You can donate even of your contacts to help. So that's the website. It's hosaghana.org, and you can go check out the details. One of my favorite activities is the residential project. The residential project allows young people to go to communities and influence the communities in a project. It's usually a much needed project that the organization raises money for. And when they raise money for it, they get international volunteers to come and join in. So a lot of us learned to build buildings, school buildings, with our own hands when we were less than 20. Some of us learned to plaster. Some of us learned to encourage, to motivate. Everybody brought onto the table whatever they had. It's very funny, Nokreka channel. It's so sad that the ordinary Ghanaian doesn't seem to be aware of this. I was shocked. I went on social media one day. Everybody was on social media making noise about something the president had cut short for. And then I saw it was the head of state award scheme. People were asking, yeah, it's like the cathedral. I'm like, hell, what has this got to do with the cathedral? It has nothing to do with the cathedral. This is for the youth. It's for young people. It is for empowerment. It is for development. Wow. We should have regional headquarters for this organization, for every young person to have somewhere to go to learn skills, to have people to go talk to make connections worldwide, to go and liaise with people who are doing the same award in England, in the United States, in Vietnam, in wherever, and learn to communicate with people who speak different languages. Actually, there are people whose skills was to learn second languages, third languages, formal languages. And these are all skills for life. Like I said, I am trying very hard to connect with people. I am trying to reestablish contact with a platform of alumni that we had before. I want to see if I can get individuals who are brave enough to come sit on camera and tell you their experiences. It was wonderful to be part of this. And it's something every young Ghanaian needs to be aware of. Now, that award scheme needs to be struggling to meet demand. But at the moment, from the way people were responding on social media, I realized that I don't think it's actually being utilized enough. It must be underutilized if so many of you have never heard about it. When I got my award, the sitting president actually put my gold award on my chest, shook my hand, and says, "Heck, you look like your dad." What that did to my confidence as a young kid. Ooh. And I got an opportunity to speak in some of the events around the award ceremony, national award ceremony. It was on the television. I was speaking, and it boosted my confidence because it was me, this little dark stick, right there, talking, getting appreciation from so many people who were in the audience, and it was on national television. Woo! Yeah, I could be there. Well, so for that reason, anytime a camera is actually shown on me, it's not news. It's not new. I stood on many podiums to talk and address older people when I was only but a child. So these days, talking to people on social media of various age ranges doesn't bother me, doesn't faze me, because I learned to do it a long time ago. I wanted to reveal myself anyway. I'm all about showing the things that have made me as complex as I am. And I'm hoping that when I put information like this in the public domain, it allows parents in particular to understand what you really need to do for your kids to build them, what you really need to do for your kids to boost them, the opportunities the kids should have. I am a very lucky girl, I know. And one of my greatest lucks was involvement in this Head of State Award. So when I went for the exchange program, we contested in our various units. The various units put people forward, and those people forward all went to the regionals, and you went through rigorous contests at regional levels for recognition to be the regional representative, and then people from the various regions and all the things you wanted to offer from your regions came to national. We came together, we worked together as a group, came up with a common strategy, and we went as ambassadors of Ghana. And we were tiny little teenagers, small young boys and girls, bearing the responsibility of representing your people at international organizations. And yeah, most of the people I knew who went in that program are leaders, business executives, people in industry rocking and making waves. And it's all down to these experiences that were created a long time ago. Anyway, can you hear me? When this thing doesn't change for long, it usually tells me there is a problem. Guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, yeah, sounds like you can hear me. You can hear me. Fantastic. Anyway, my 30 minutes are up. Hetty, thank you. Thanks, Nokraka Channel. My 30 minutes are up. I need to go be a family driver. So I am off to go and do that job. I wanted to show you, for those of you who asked me, my brother in particular, I wanted to explain. You wanted a little bit more information on how to do it. The location for you is the D of E. So dofe.org, DOFE.org, D of E, Duke of Edinburgh.org. And if you go to dofE.org, you can go check out all the information available on the International Award. Yes, you can donate straight to the website. If you are Ghanaian, I actually prefer that you donate straight to the Ghanaian organization. So you go to the Ghanaian website, it's hosaghana.org, hosaghana.org, click on contact and get in contact with them and send your donations to Hosa Ghana. Those of you who genuinely really don't know how to go about it, you can contact me. I will try and help you reach them. So you can get in touch with them and they can show you how to donate. Asantua, thank you. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Mr. Joyce, Rita. So hopefully it's had some of you parents think. Other parents do a lot of things to help give their kids competitive edge. School is not enough. School alone is not enough. You as a parent will have to go and find provisions, extracurricular provisions. Yeah, a while back, I told you my son had gone somewhere and he had ripped muscle when he came back here. His team were very foolish. A group of boys going on expedition, taking uncalculated risk. They ended up in all sorts of situations. But in fact, my son has learned from it. It's had him pause and consider more carefully these days. I watch him sometimes and I laugh. These are all some of the things that the award program brings to you. You didn't know much about it. It's a pity. It's a pity. I thought everybody knew. It shocked me, actually, how many people have been asking me about it. Okay, yeah, the international award, we were not aware of it. Okay, but I thought a lot of people knew. People thought that Akufo-Addo had started a new thing. It's political. Somebody calls me and says, planting for jobs is not working. Why is he starting another one? I'm like, what? Planting for who? What has this got to do with planting for anything? Yeah, there is youth enterprise. Why do we need head of state award? I'm like, Habibi, has nothing to do with your youth enterprise or anything else. This has been there a long time, since 1967. 1967. Repeat after me. This is not new. This is not an MPP initiative. It's not an NDC initiative. It doesn't matter who the sitting president is in Ghana. The way this award scheme is set up is that the sitting president remains the person who gives the awards. Yeah. Pleasure, my Mary. Oh yeah, I'm hoping it has actually connected with some of you, and I'm hoping that some of you will start taking action on behalf of your children, that you will start enriching your children's provision and realize that what happens in school is not enough. What happens in school alone is not adequate to distinguish your kids. You want your kids to be leaders above the rest of them, you will have to provide better. So start thinking, start looking, start researching, start exploring. Yes, there are many which are free, and sometimes you even need to dip in your pocket to pay in order to help your kids position better. I pay tribute to my mother for many reasons, but this is one of my greatest reasons for the tribute I pay to my mom. I came to the award because of my mom. I learned a lot because of my mom. And I am so grateful to my mom for the opportunities that it has created for me and for the connections it has made for me, the skills it has allowed me to acquire, and the fun experiences that have shaped my youth. I still laugh about some of the experiences with my friends. It's my pleasure, Dr. Kachano. And thank you so much for being here. I really have to go. So hopefully this has been useful. If you feel that somebody needs to be aware of this, I intentionally did it in English so you can share with anybody. It doesn't even have to be a Ghanaian. Share with anybody you know who has young children and tell them that people who are in the know are actually shaping their children's future with provisions like the Duke of Edinburgh Award. I will talk to you about Rally International the next time I have an opportunity. I'm actually going to start talking about these things that I have been involved in and how it has shaped my path, and hope that it will help some of you work out what you need to do for your kids. So, Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Ramadan Kareem to all the Muslims. May the peace of the Lord be with you, and thank you so much for watching. God bless.